Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it, especially my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much. Your kindness, your generosity, support of my channel has truly been amazing, and I'm truly grateful. I never take that for granted. I just want to take a few minutes today to talk about something that I think is very important to my viewers and subscribers. Many of you are men. My vlog today is just going to be talking about feminism is coming to the Philippines and why we all should be worried. And you know, I got an email from one of my female subscribers today. She's Asian, and she said she was Asian, and she said, you know, Calvin, you need to talk about the misogynistic attitudes of men toward you know, Asian women, you know, Filipinas and Thailand women in particular. And you know, it was a touching email, but once I read it and I you know, I got to thinking about it and it was marinating in my head, a guy sends me an article from Buzzfeed News, and I put it in my link. It's talking about the hypersexualizing of Asian women in America. And man, it's a scary article. I mean, it's very deep. It's very sincere article, and I believe it. You know, they're talking about the fantasies that we have for Asian women, and you know, sometimes they go overboard, and you know, they cause a lot of problems for the women in particular. But what troubled me were they were only, in the article, they were only talking to Asian American women. And these women were talking for all Asian women all around the world. And I got to thinking, I said, you know what? Because these ladies that they were talking to, they were all highly educated, great jobs, okay? And then they started talking about, well, we're lucky. What about the women who are, you know, in these marginal jobs, like the women who were killed in Atlanta? See, so it's going to shift the focus, guys. I'm warning you. I'm telling you now, towards Southeast Asia, specifically the Philippines, specifically Thailand. And they're going to make these women out to be victims. And they're going to make you out to be the villain. Even though in 99.99% of these relationships, it's two adults, two consenting adults, okay, agreeing on the relationship, whatever it turns out to be. But if you think that your trips over here to the Philippines and Thailand and Southeast Asia were being scrutinized before, they're going to be scrutinized more, okay? And they're going to target Joes. They're not going to target Johns, because they know that the John doesn't care. He's been coming over here for years. He knows how to handle it. But most of us Joes, it's going to be our first time coming over here. They're going to make you out to be the villain. See, my problem is this, and my condolences to those victims and their families over there, and all the people who have been dealing with these attacks, is this. The day before that happened, no one gave a damn about these women over here in the Philippines and their struggles, except for women over here fighting for rights for Filipino women here in this country. No one gave a damn about the women in Thailand, except those women over there fighting for the rights of Thailand women. But now you're going to get every feminist is going to come out of the woodwork to fight for these ladies. And anything you do is going to be put under a microscope, guys. Listen to me. Be careful who you're chatting with online and what you're saying online. All right? Because I'm telling you, they're going to come after us. They're going to come after us strong. All right? In this council society, man, you know, it's going to be, you know, a lot of you guys that watch me and follow me, man, you got great jobs. You got great careers. And they're going to want you, see. Yeah, what's this college professor doing coming over there, taking advantage, abusing his power, abusing his Western power? See, that's what they say. That's what they accuse us of doing when we come over here. Not realizing that Most of the time, we're the ones that get screwed over. We're the ones go home broken-hearted, broke, lose everything, okay? These little island girls over here put it on us, and we're the ones who end up the victim. See, they're only going to tell one side of this story, guys. They're not going to tell the other side. See, I'm getting together right now some horror stories from some Joes who've been victimized over here. They're not going to tell that side of the story. So I just wanted to let you know that they're going to use those murders over there, as terrible as they were, of those innocent women over there. And they're going to push it in a whole different area, and they're going to target you and me. Have I been guilty of some of the stuff they said, you know, oh, having fantasies about Asian women and stuff like that? Absolutely, but not to the point where it's going to cause me to violate some woman or harm somebody or anything like that, or, you know, go out of my way to be hypersexualized, you know, or, you know, act in a crazy manner toward any woman. You know, I've never done that. You know, coming over here, when I first came over here, that was my attitude. You know, I was just coming over for a good time. That's all. But the more that I've come back and forth, see, I've been changed, man. I'm not a saint or anything like that. But you're not getting ready to make me out to be a victim. See, they already talk about us for coming over here. But now, it's getting ready, man. I'm going to tell you, man, it's going to be like jumping from the frying pan into the fire. Don't say that Sunshine Shoulders didn't warn you, because it's coming. You read that article and you see where it's going. They're making these women out to be the victim, but they don't care that these are hard-working, struggling Filipinos over here. Many of them have no job. I don't know how they make it. You know, Sunshine Shoulders, we do the best we can to help. You know, I'm just a one-man mission, basically. Okay? But the day before this atrocious, just horrific act of violence happened, no one cared about the women over here. But now all of a sudden they do. Now all of a sudden they're getting ready to pounce on you and say, how dare you come over here and take advantage of these women. See? They're going to say, you know, how dare you come over here and abuse your power. See, we didn't make the rules. I was telling John that today. I said, I didn't make the rules. But feminism is coming over here to the Philippines from the West, because that's where it originated. But they're going to bring it over here. They're going to use those innocent victims as a baseball bat against us. But there's some things we can do. Like I said, be careful who you talking to online, what you're saying online. Because when I'm going to tell you something that Filipinos are very good at, screenshotting everything. Yeah, see, I'm afraid that guys are going to come over here and be falsely accused. Because it's easy to do, guys. You come over here and be falsely accused and be blackmailed. And again, they're only going to tell that one side of the story. They're not going to tell our side of the story. So, you know, I'm looking for some more horror stories, because we have to get our stories together. We're victims too. You know, we're not villains. We're just average Joes, you know, who get tired. We want something different. But, you know, it doesn't mean we're dehumanizing anybody over here. This is two adults, two consenting adults. And what they agree on is nobody's business. But they're getting ready to make it their business. They're getting ready to know, they're getting ready to want to know why you're coming over here, who you're coming over to see, why you going over to the Philippines, why you going over to Thailand. See, you're going over there to take advantage of the women. It's coming, guys. And Sunshine Shoulders just wanted to give you a heads up. And, you know, and when you come over here, make sure you know who you coming over here to see. Proceed with caution, man. You know, look over your shoulders. Now, I ain't saying be paranoid. I'm just warning you. It's coming. They're going to use those innocent victims as a baseball bat. And they're going to start canceling some people. Some of you guys have, just unbelievable careers. It's not worth losing it, you know, over some BS. But that's what's going to happen, man. You know, I'm reading these articles, man, and it's just so discouraging how they'll take something like that and they'll push their own agenda. Now they're talking about, oh, it just brought up centuries of, you know, just pain and disrespect and everything that I felt my whole life. And I sympathize with you, ma'am, but don't make us all pay for that. Okay, and that's what they're going to do, because the Joe, we're the good guy. We're the unassuming guy. We're just saying, okay, I heard so much about the Philippines or Thailand. I just want to go over and see what it's like. I heard that these women are nice. They treat you good, blah, blah, blah. No. They're going to make you pay. They're going to come after you. You're going to get caught up in a situation somewhere where people are going to start asking you questions and you're not going to know how to answer them. See, that's why we need a support group. We need to start talking to each other about what's going on. You know, if you're going through some problems, if somebody's trying to blackmail you, because it's coming, guys. Okay? And I just want to warn you. Feminism is coming to the Philippines, and Joes better be worried. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're in America, it's already late. Most of you are in bed. I'll speak to your subconscious mind. When you wake up in the morning, you go to get that cup of coffee. You go to get a newspaper. You go into work, and you see somebody in the street. Buy them something to eat. Buy them something to drink. Give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's about 2:30 p.m. You still have the rest of the day to find somebody to help. Millions and millions of people over here who need help. It's very important that we help each other, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.